In a single week, the world watched as China staged two blockbuster events that were far more than ceremonial gatherings. They were the staging ground for President Xi Jinping's vision of a new world order, one that places China not on the sidelines, but at the very center of global power, while carefully pushing the United States into the background. Welcome to Born to Win Legends, where we uncover the defining moments that shape history and the leaders who bend the future to their will. The first event was Beijing's highly choreographed international summit. Leaders, ministers, and business magnates from across continents gathered under China's roof. The theme was cooperation, but the subtext was dominance. Xi Jinping laid out a future in which global trade, diplomacy, and security would flow not through Washington, but through Beijing. The message was clear. China is ready to anchor the world. The second event was cultural, a grand celebration of China's rise, where art, media, and symbolism blended with political statements. From state-backed films to global broadcasts, the story was the same. The age of American leadership is waning, and a new era, the Chinese era, is here. These weren't just shows of pride, they were signals to allies and adversaries alike. Together, these two events created a dual narrative. On one hand, China is the benevolent leader offering stability and prosperity to developing nations. On the other, it is the strategic counterweight to U.S. influence, showing that the old order no longer dictates the future. Xi's presence at both events underscored his personal role as the architect of this shift. For decades, the world saw America as the cultural and economic lighthouse. But Xi is reshaping that image, presenting China as the inevitable partner for countries seeking investment, security, and political recognition. Initiatives like the Belt and Road, energy partnerships, and high-tech collaborations were highlighted, not as alternatives to the U.S., but as replacements. The subtext is simple. Washington no longer holds the monopoly on power, and yet there is a deeper layer. This isn't just a battle of economies, it's a battle of narratives. Xi wants China to be seen not merely as a nation rising, but as a civilizational power reclaiming its historical place at the center of the world. Every speech, every symbol, and every headline this week served that purpose. Critics in the West see this as propaganda, but for much of Asia, Africa, and Latin America, it's an opportunity. Many countries are weary of American dominance and eager for new alliances. To them, Xi's vision isn't just a theory, it's a lifeline. What makes this moment historic is its timing. With America internally divided and Europe struggling with its own crises, China is seizing momentum. These two events were not isolated spectacles. They were carefully designed to demonstrate confidence, control, and inevitability. The question that lingers is, will the world accept China at the center, or will resistance from the U.S. and its allies ignite a new contest for global supremacy? What we can say for certain is that the balance has shifted. The stage is no longer America's alone. This week, Xi Jinping showed the world that the future may not be written in Washington, but in Beijing. You are watching Born to Win Legends. If this story gave you a new perspective on the shifting tides of power, subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the lives and moments of those who shape our world.